Alright guys, so here we are in the J8M in response to the Space Frontier event that's going on. They're offering this aircraft at discounted gold. Is it worth it? The short answer is going to be, for most of you, if not all of you, the answer is going to be no. The reason being is that this thing is extremely temperamental, and as a Tier 8 premium, I cannot recommend it for grinding credits and experience for your crews. This aircraft is one of those planes that is just too inconsistent for you to grind this all day. I've been raging, and Postal can attest to this. He was flying around in his Horton 229 with me, just trying to do these kind of futuristic space wing type deals for this Space Pioneer event that's going on, and I struggled to break 5,000 personal points. Hopefully this battle turns out a little bit differently. Doing color commentary and playing is always challenging, and even more so when you're flying an aircraft that does not have good nose authority. I feel the ground approaching me. Alright, let's come back around, find another aircraft that isn't paying attention maybe. 230s equivalent to Mark 108s means that you're getting very temperamental guns. I'm not even joking when I say that. They just don't do what you think that they should be doing. Ooh. But on the plus side, we can do this fairly well. I can chase down a 262 all day. In fact, I'm overshooting him. And this thing loves hunting heavies. In fact, there's a lot of things about this plane that remind me of flying the Focke-Wulf 252. Ooh. Especially the unforgiving nature of the guns. Can we help with this zone? I would like to get on... Is he after me? You get away from me with that nonsense. We're getting good hits here. I mean, he says it and then it stops happening. Not even close. G-suit might actually help me out quite a bit in this thing. Watch for rams, yours and theirs. I've been getting rammed a lot, mostly because aircraft can't even tell that I'm moving as fast as I am. Or worse yet, they are just gunning for me. But again, we're posting impressive speeds. I mean, look at this thing. We're just flying like a rocket ship. And, you know, Space Pioneer event is a good name for what this sail should be. Woohoo! As a bomber interceptor, we can definitely control our angle, but it does take time. We don't have the best damage per second, and while these guns can do some serious work, especially with the bulk carrier setup we're running with them, like, that's full nose authority. That's the best I could do. Oh, got him. Okay. Most of that was fire. Let's get on the F7F. Cool, we got him. Whew! Let's go for the other heavy. 262. Heck yeah. Now I gotta slam on the brakes again. Let the guns cool off. The bulk carriers allow you to be able to do this. When I was running gun sights, I actually changed the setup today. The gun sights, just 3 shots and my guns have already hit maximum heat potential. Let's come up from underneath. Boost past. Tail guns barely got a chance. We're already 2,000 feet above him. This is going to take time, we already mentioned this, and it might cost us the zone as a result. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Now we're getting desperate. We're putting ourselves in a bad position. Up, 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 up. Engine back up. Boost back up. Okay, let's try this again. He's gonna die to AA. I actually want this kill, guys. I put so much work into him already. There we go. There's still a ground attacker down here. I see an IL-10's dead. I think he might be gone. It's okay, we can get that altitude back whenever we want it. Let's head for the airfield. I'm gonna get the altitude back. Seriously? I haven't learned our lesson, eh? Not that I even knew I was here until I was on him. G-suit, I think, might be my next go-to. We were relying on spam anyways with these guns. And we're waiting until we get close. They are very short range. They only fire out to like 1,900 feet effectively.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy? Over.
There we go. Haha! Specialist B-32. Somebody needs to go for him. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh no. Multi-rolls. Got a good hit. Oh, we got a hit. I wouldn't call it a good hit. Assist generated. Got him in the zone. That'll be helpful. He's coming right at me. Can't afford to take that hit. Not in this paper mache aircraft. 94 hit points. We might not be racking up kills, but we are definitely able to assassinate the vital aircraft. Specialist B-32. We're just making it so he can't even get the chance to hit us. He's gonna be dead in no time. F7F is on him. I would have liked to have gotten that kill. It would have made him so mad. Okay, now, like a heavy, we're not going to turn with the F2G. That would be dumb. What we can do is we can try and drag him. Maybe bring him up to his stall and then take him out. It is not a plane that behaves consistently. It took me 6 games to get to this point. I'll show you some of the scores. Man, it is such a pain to get used to this thing. And I still haven't figured out what I like to run with it. I've actually maximized maneuverability on this plane, which doesn't make any sense because it's a rocket plane. But you got to use the speed to get within range of an aircraft, and then the maneuverability allows you to be able to stick on their tail and do what you need to do. Case in point, going after the 262. We managed to take out heavies 6 times, and a majority of that was going after the 262. We were able to get an opportunistic hit on a single light fighter, and we were able to take out a bomber with some major effort. We got assists on 2 enemy aircraft. Yeah, We caused quite a bit of critical damage. As you can see here, we got 15 crits, mostly again against the 262. The B-32 definitely took a bit of a beating from us, but you just lack the firepower. You only get 449 damage per second. My max hit at all is 2,379 feet. My within good range is going to be 1,903 feet. So very short, even with, and I was running ultimate and calibrated long barrels. Where are they? We're still only talking a marginal gain to 2,092. So I swapped it out for the reinforced bolt carriers, and honest to God, guys, the long barrels, it was like 1, 2, 3, guns were overheated, and they were going crisscross applesauce all over the place. This, I'm getting many more shots out. That 449 cumulative damage number is much more promising. And then I am seriously considering either going with the G suit, because you saw that nose authority was just gone as soon as we started to, well, it's just gone anyways. The thing has a 12 point, even kitted out for maneuverability, a 12.9 second turn time. G suit might help with that a bit. I've also thrown out the idea of maybe doing radio navigation equipment. With the speed we move at, it might help with just being that extra layer of stealth, you know, like making it so you can get up on an enemy and then not even notice you're there until it's too late. That would be great for going after heavies and light fighters that are otherwise engaged. But it's a little bit identifying when you see the smoke trail from this thing. So usually people know where the J8M is just based on that alone. G-Suit is going to be my next experiment, but we are so short on tokens that I'm not going to be getting any in this thing tonight. So I'm probably going to have to swap out for a different aircraft and give it a try. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video and it gave you a little bit of insight. Again, I think it's a fun plane when you're just relaxing and you're not really concerned about getting wins and you just want to go fast. It's a great go fast plane. But if that's something you're into, save some money and go get a 302. At least it has 420s and is a lot more consistent, because I've described this before as the poor man's J8M, because it is also a rocket plane, but again with much more consistent guns. This ends up being a lot more enjoyable, in my opinion. So yeah, J8M worth the gold. I think there's better things you could be doing with it, but for those of you who were kind of jonesing to get this thing, here's an opportunity. If you guys figured out how to fly it, let me know. I've seen Sea of Stars fly this thing with the long barrels and everything else being the same setup and get like 21,000 personal points in this thing. He's a guy from HFire that's a really skilled player, but I've been having better luck with the bull carriers. Again, it's up to the individual's play style on what fits them best. I just can't figure out the lead properly on these, so I'm going more for a volume over accuracy. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.